welcome to Rwanda, les guys! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a mess! Welcome to Rwanda. Even though it's a country that is more developed than the average of African countries, I arrived yesterday and I got some shits. So first of all, I was renting a car, and it happened that this car didn't have any light in front. So we had to give back the car, and this took so much time. And then after, I didn't find my hotel, and finally when I found it, which was a complete chaos, I have paid online, and then the guy said, no, you don't have paid, and I said, I have paid already. So he was asking some cash, and sadly then I lost 2 hours this morning to explain the situation. So finally it's 9:20 AM and I have 3 days to visit Rwanda. Let's go. Welcome to Rwanda during the rainy season. So even though I expected that, most of people told me that, oh, it's only raining in the afternoon, and it happened that this is almost 1 PM, so I have no choice than accept what nature can give me. So it's a bit tricky because there are a lot of people on the road. You know, usually they walk like beside. Except that, oh, you can see some radar right over there. So yeah, when there's a rain, then people they stop and they wait that the rain stops. So now I have more space to drive. But then where I go, I'm not sure I will have a nice view. Let's continue. The first day is not finished yet, but at least I have like a first overview, and most of the time I was around 1,700 meters of altitude. So the temperature is perfect. It's around 18 degrees, which is the paradise, and it's very green. The mountain is small hills and then it's very steep. So it's also a lot of tea gardens. So yeah, for a first time, I'm happy with what I saw. So guys, after 1 day of driving, I'm finally arrived to the hotel, and it's so peaceful. It's a cheap resort, but very, very well located. And just listen to nature. Alright guys, then this is the end of the day. I will see what I will get for dinner. If it's interesting, I can show you. If not, then tomorrow I will go to Nyungwe National Park. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's a new day, and I had to show you this amazing view from this wonderful resort. I think I showed you yesterday with the sunrise, but today it's much better. So yeah, the night was fantastic. Finally I could manage to sleep more than 7 hours, take a shower and so on. And I'm fresh as fuck now. So today we go to Nyungwe National Park. one thing that I'm super happy is that I managed to make a Superman, which is extremely difficult in this country because every 50 meters there's someone on the street. So I had to go super far away, and I have to run now because they asked me for money. And I left my car as well with my luggage, so I have to hurry up. I'm currently in Nyungwe National Park, and it's a bit creepy because I'm just alone and I see a lot of soldiers, you know, like with camouflage and so on. But it's a safe place, so it's very weird, and they are always hiding between you know, the light poles. So I don't know what's happening. So I think I will ask the question later. But in the meantime, I need to reach my destination. So let's continue. So sad news. I was not ready for that, but the entrance fee is $100 for the national park, and then the canopy walk, which is just a simple walk on a suspended bridge, is $40. So I would have to pay $140 just for 1.5 hour like walk. That's while on the internet it was written $60, so they just doubled the price. And then I just hear that I need also a COVID test, and I'm like, well, okay guys, then there's no point to stay here, which is very sad. And they say, but we want that people stay longer. Yeah, but you don't make any special price for people who just come for one afternoon or just one day. So that's very sad, but it is what it is. I will miss Nyungwe National Park. I am currently making a run in Butare. So I try to discover the small city and then make some exercise to be ready for Uganda. I am currently at 10 kilometers, 10 and a half, and then I still decide to explore this nice park or forest. It's up to you. Let's go. I have to stop running after 12 and a half because it's time to help the locals. Oh guys, they didn't know because their wheel was stuck in the mud. So they came, we need help. And I said, we need the branches to put on there. And we put the branches, then we push, and then it works. So they were super happy. So thank you so much for your help. So now I just give advices. Anyway, Jins, get out. Come here. Come here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Last day in Rwanda. Yesterday I had the luck to be in a restaurant with Eugene. Eugene, come here, come here, come here. So he was my waiter, and what happened is that we had a strong discussion yesterday, and I liked it. And then we decided to meet this morning again. So we were taking a road trip with that car. Eugene, hello. Can you tell me who are this orange man that we can see over there?
Yeah, thank you. I'm good. Those people in orange cross, they are the people who are in prison.
They're in jail,
yeah,
right?
They're in jail.
But why they don't try to escape?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
If you would be like there, you would run away?
I know, of course, I can't run away because if you commit a crime,
yeah.
Right, if you commit a crime, you get punished. Yeah, if you're punished, you accept the punishment. But because if you try to escape,
yeah,
it can be bad.
If they catch you up,
yeah, you can be sentenced for 2 years. But if you try to escape, it can be
even more.
Yeah.
Well. All right, then it's surprising to see that we have also this kind of thing like in France that's called travaux d'intérêt général. So it's really interesting. It's time to me to say goodbye to you, Mr. Jean, it was a real pleasure to meet you, and I hope to see you again another day. So I just left the genocide memorial, which was very tough to see. I read everything because it was very interesting, and it just showed me how stupid people can be, and what France and Belgium did as with the colonization was very horrible, let's say. So it's important to know what happened in the past to avoid this in the future. So it's a lot of emotions, sadly, but that's part of the history, and my goal here is maybe to try to transmit what happened in Rwanda in 1994, which was the genocide. So I invite you to take a look at it on internet if you are interested by history as well.
He's wasting time.
Alright guys. Hey, come back Didier, come back. It's time for a ping pong game, you know. He thinks he's gonna lose a restaurant. No, he win. You think you're gonna win? Look.
Call me Jacques Chirac after
okay.
this.
Okay, it's time, and the game is a restaurant to pay. Let's go. How was it? So when you lose 11-0, 11-1, 11-2, how do you feel? Oh yeah. Okay. Allez, come here to pay your restaurant. Up. This is the end of my trip to Rwanda, an amazing country with wonderful landscapes. So yeah, it's still small, so to come back will be. I need a good reason. So yeah, now it's time to fly for Uganda. Guys, it was an amazing trip, and I can't wait to make the movies. Good night guys. See you everybody.